Do you want to stop feeling anxious about your cat? Join me in this video as I share with you my 5 top tips to help you manage your anxiety about your cat. If you haven't already subscribed to the Naturally Cats channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button along with the bell to get notifications of my new videos so you can help your cat with every single video. I use these techniques daily to help me deal with the fear of letting my 2 cats outside and many other things. When I use the tools I'm going to share with you in this video, it helps me to start my day from a place of faith and trust rather than fear and anxiety. So let's dive in. So the first tip is about asking you to identify what it is that you're really afraid of. What is it that you're anxious about? So, for example, when I talk about letting my boys outside, I am scared to let them outside. I can be anxious about them being outside. However, that's not actually what I'm scared of. I'm scared of them being hurt. I'm scared of them not coming home. And again, that's not really it. What sits underneath that? I'm scared of losing them. I'm scared of losing them because the previous cat pickle that I had, when she was put to sleep, I shattered. I barely managed to survive it, and I don't know if I could do it again. So I'm not actually afraid of letting the boys outside. I'm afraid of losing them. So when we're looking at our anxiety, it's really important to understand where it's coming from, because then you can find a way to deal with it. So secondly, it's about asking yourself, what is your mindset? Are you in a probable or possible mindset? So every day I let them outside and I hope that nothing happens to them. Now, I've been letting my boys out for about 4.5 years, and that's what, I don't know, over like 1,500 days. Out of those days, they've come home every single time. So is my fear probable or possible? Yes, it's absolutely possible. They may not come home, they may get hurt. But what is my mindset of? Where is my head at? So ask yourself this: the fear and the anxiety that you're dealing with, is it probable or is it possible? Is it likely to happen, like really likely to happen? Or is it because you've got previous pain in this area that's kind of flagging it up for you? So if these steps are something that resonate for you, don't forget to like this video and drop a comment below. I'd really love to understand like what your anxieties are about your cat. What is it that you're dealing with? What fears is it that you have that sit underneath that anxiety? I love to hear from the Naturally Cats community, so drop a comment below. So point number 3 is about dealing with the actual fear. So like I said to you before, identifying what it is that you're anxious about. What's the real anxiety and fear there? So for me, it's about losing one of my boys. And it's important that I address that. It's important that I deal with that. So there are many, many tools, of which I will share these with you in another video. One of the ways that I do this is by understanding what I'm feeling. So one of the mantras that I have and that we use in the Soul-Led Guardian community is find it, feel it, and release it. So in order to deal with your fear, you need to understand it. You need to kind of get a bit up close and personal with it. So it's about understanding, where has that come from? What is it connected to? What pain and emotions are potentially stuck within you? We're going to come on more to that for number 5. So dealing with the actual fear, that's really connected to number 4, which is about community and support. So it's about understanding, where is it a safe space for you to talk about how you feel? Where is it that you find you have your community or you have support where you can say to someone, hey, I've got this going on. Our mental health can be complicated and our cats can feel it. They can sense and feel our energy. And again, I'll talk more about that to you another time. But it's really about understanding what's going on for you. When we're anxious, when we're heightened, it's not good for our cats and it's not good for us. So we can take the time to honor ourselves, honor how we're feeling, honor what's going on. And like I've said to you with the points before, taking the time to understand what it is that you're really worried about. And I do what my 9-year-old niece tells me. She keeps asking me why Auntie Jules, why Auntie Jules? So why am I scared about letting my boys outside? Because I'm worried they may not come home. Why am I worried about that? Because I can't imagine my life without them. Why is that worrying? Because I'm worried I would break. I like I said to you guys before, I struggled when Pickle was put to sleep, and I don't know if I could survive that again. But do I want to show up with that every day? Do I want to start start my day that way every day with fear and anxiety and worry? Absolutely not. And yet it is there and it's real. But the best way to deal with it is to honor it, it's to accept it. And as I said, to find it and to feel into it. So where do you have community? Where do you have support? Which Facebook groups are you in? Do you have friends that you can talk to about the worries that you have for your cats? Friends, family, whatever it may be, express yourself, find that community and share it with others. And then the last point is about shifting energy and emotion. So everything is made of energy. And again, I will talk about this in another video. And it's really about helping you to understand that energy is within us. We are made of energy, and every emotion is energy. So when we hold on to the fear and anxiety, the doubt and the worry, it sits within us, and it is energy within us. So it needs to move. Like, energy is always moving. If you look at it under the microscope, you see the particles moving. So energy has to move, and so do those emotions, which are tied into the find it, feel it, and release it. So if you're able to understand what it is that you're really afraid of, and you share that with someone, you shift it out of your body, you shift it out of yourself. And you know what happens? The beautiful thing is, when you let some of the fear go, or you let some of it out, faith and trust can come in. You have the choice to shift your perspective and to shift your intention and energy. And that's the beautiful thing about choosing to start your day from a place of anxiety and fear and doubt and worry, or faith and trust. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not just a simple switch, but it is a conscious choice. So I caught myself the other day because baby Max, I was letting him out of the cat flap, 4:15 in the morning. I put his collar on and I said to him, be safe, make sure you come home. And I thought, isn't that interesting? So I'm sending him out into the beautiful world with energy of restriction and fear. Basically, I'm putting my fear onto him. So that later that day, I did exactly as I'm telling you here. I journaled, I spent time understanding where the fear was coming from, what it was aligned with. I looked at what my mindset was, and I was definitely being in a probable mindset because I was worried that he was going to get hurt. Now, in all those days that I've been letting my boys out, twice they've come home being chased by other cats. Once Leo has come home with a small little wound on him, out of like 1,500 days. So that I was in a probable or possible, I was in a probable mindset, but an unrealistic probable mindset. So what I did is that I've shifted it, and I say to baby Max now, have a lovely day. I'll see you when you get home. So giving him joy and love, and having faith that he will come home, knowing he will come back, which they have done every single day since I've let them out. So shifting that energy and emotion can set you up for the day. It can really impact how you then approach your day job, your family, and even the energy with your cats. So just as a quick recap, we've got the 5 top tips to help you deal with your anxiety about your cat. So take time to identify what it is that you're really worried about. Ask yourself, are you in a probable or possible mindset? Deal with the actual fear. Spend some time getting to know it. Find some community and support. Be sure that you can find a space where you feel safe enough to express yourself, and then shift those energy and emotions. So go out for a walk, journal, write, scream, shout, cry, whatever it may be. And there are loads of other options as well. So like I said, if this video has resonated for you and you've had any major takeaways, I'd love to know. So please drop a comment below. I would really love to understand what it is that you're dealing with and find out if there's a way that I can support you. So I mentioned the Soul-Led Guardian community, and that's a program that I offer. So if you're interested to learn more about that, you can book a call with me. I'll drop a link below. So I work with empaths and highly sensitive people that are anxious, those that are anxious about themselves and their cats. And I help them to come out of their head and that anxiety-driven state to come into their heart space and lead from their soul to connect with the essence of their cat. So I'd love to have a call with you if you feel that the program's potentially a good fit for you. So as I said, I'll drop a link below. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, to like and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any others. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.